So hey there gamers, what we did was we ran and we grabbed our Death Ergo from just in front of that Mad Clown puppet. Grabbed our Ergo, we're going to come here and we're going to get a level up. I think we're also going to grab some of our gold coin fruit. Yeah, we're going to go to the gold coin tree because it's almost full. And then there was two little sections that I wanted to check out. There's some place in the Venini Works that I think we might have. What did you just say?
I'll use my power to help you.
She said something about Geppetto's room. I kind of missed that because I was talking. What are we leveling up here? Let's go with Motivity. She said something about Geppetto's room. I just missed it. So we're going to go there real quick. And there's also a little text thing that I wanted to read really quickly as well. But so there was something at, let's see what he's got to say.
Ah, I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting?
Of course I have. I brought it to you.
My eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy.
Is he saying that the painting is growing a nose? Oh my goodness. Gamers. What? I cannot use this right now, but it's like it's keeping track of our lives. Holy cow. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? This is crazy. How crazy? Let's make sure I don't have a quartz to spend or anything. Alright, I don't. That's insane. That's insanity. This is definitely going to be left in the video. So just to reiterate, I grabbed the Death Ergo from the Mad Clown puppet, and then I came back here. We leveled up our Motivity. We're going to take a look at one document really quickly that I think might be somewhat interesting to us, if I can find it. Maybe not. Basically, I thought that I picked something up that talked about a gentleman. Here it is. I think this might be it. Have you seen this eccentric? Hot off the press, news this month again. This month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who caused a stir by marrying a puppet. So this is Julian the gentleman that we just met in the last chapter, I believe, and we got his wedding ring back from his deceased wife, who happened to be a puppet. So this was like something that we picked up, I think, back when we were in Venini Works. And so we could have read this then, but so it says, is it because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made, or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he was unaware of, suddenly burst? Or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he was unaware of, suddenly burst. Mr. J fell in love with the maid puppet at first sight, and they got married even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lovers' secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in, the husband was confused, the puppet bride was greatly damaged. She clearly had a soul, we loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride and redoing the wedding. This tragedy was all made possible because of Krat's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now, ha ha ha. The Have You Seen This Eccentric corner will continue next month. How fascinating. So we could have read that and we would have had like a little bit of a foreshadowing that we were going to come across Julian the Gentleman, and so we would have known when we accepted that little side quest, we would have already known that it was going to be a puppet that we were coming across. So that's interesting. And it also said that his family damaged the puppet, and then he repaired her and he did the wedding over again, but then she still ended up dying in a fire or something like that. So I wonder what that's all about. Was there something more to the fire that happened? So we're going to investigate. We're going to grab our gold coin fruit that we have here. And while we're over here, we might as well stop by John Geo.
Stalker, please. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
Yeah, you got it. We were going to. So I'm going to buy more of these recovery wish stones, because that seems like a pretty useful tool for us to have. I picked up one of these already, which was the friendship wish stone, which restores the HP of our Spectre, but of course naturally we're not always going to have a Spectre with us, so I want to have some of those recovery wish stones on hand. Alright, so next what I was going to do is I was going to run over to Venigni Works and see if there was maybe like a back corridor that I missed. I was sitting down just last night after doing some of my session, and I was watching some of the episodes, the chapters that are going to be coming out initially, and I think it was in like chapter 4, it looked like maybe there was an area of Venigni Works that I didn't explore. So I'm going to go check that out. I don't know if I'm going to leave that in this video or not, because it might just be a total dead end and I was just missing something. And then after that, I'm going to run to the Pilgrim's Path, where it was basically like the slum village or something like that we came across. There was a section of that area before we got to the Malum district that we were trying to figure out how to get into. Like there was a ladder shortcut and we weren't sure how to get up there, and I'm going to go back there and try to explore a little bit, and that also might not be in the video, but that's at least a heads up as to what I'm going to be doing. Maybe that stays in, maybe that doesn't, and then we're going to pick up back at Rosa Isabelle Street when we take on the Mad Clown Puppet. So we will see you when we see you, gamer. Alright, welcome back, gamers. Thanks for being with us. We took a quick trip over to Venigni Works that ended up being a dead end. It seems like we explored there pretty thoroughly. And then we also went back to the Pilgrim's Path to check out the slum village area. There was definitely a ladder there with a couple of items, but we still don't know how to access it. So speculating that maybe we'll find ourselves going back there at some point, but not entirely sure. So we're here back on Rosa Isabelle Street. This is going to be chapter 16. We're going to be going to take on the Mad Clown Puppet. I did make a quick pit stop and upgraded the electric coil to +5 and the salamander dagger to +5, because those seem like pretty useful weapons. Once I get another 2 of the crescent moonstones, I'll probably upgrade the acidic crystal spear as well. And yeah, we're gonna go see about this clown. I'm wondering if we want to take a different Legion arm with us. Falcon Eyes has been awesome, but maybe we need something like Aegis against this guy. So let's do that. Let's take this with us, and I've got my grindstone set to Electric Blitz, which is going to be useful. Let's see about it. Oops. Definitely startled us. Pretty interesting, the painting just a minute ago. That's strange, to say the least. But I do kind of like having some sort of a visual indicator of how things have gone for us. Geez, these guys sneaking up on me. So I think that's kind of cool. That's a nice touch for sure. And so on subsequent playthroughs, I'll be interested to see if you can make it so that the nose doesn't grow at all, or like it might have to grow a little bit, just because I'm pretty sure you have to lie to get in the hotel. But other than that, it would be interesting to see how that works. I think that might be a really fun playthrough, is a fully honest playthrough where you don't tell any lies. I might have already mentioned that as an idea, but I'm mentioning it again. Yikes. Oh, set me on fire. That's not great. Yeah, let's use this. Gosh. And we want to take on this big guy. I definitely... Oh, I didn't realize there's another one of them. Yikes. Okay. We need to take this flamethrower out before we try to focus on this boss. Not good enough, not good enough. Oof, oof, oof. Not good at all. Crescent moonstones, that's useful. But not looking good for us right now. Not great, but not bad either. We got our pulse cell back. Oof, we tried to dodge that. I'm thinking I might use this, but it also might be that we just take the L and don't worry about it too much. See, stamina management is what we need to work on here. Because we're running in to get an attack. Oof. And he's just cutting us off. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh man. Okay, let me add that to the counter. I'm pretty sure we're at 34. Hopefully that's correct. If we missed one, then we would be at 35, but I'm pretty sure we're at 34 right now. Gonna be super chill about this, not gonna freak out. Don't like clowns, I do not like clowns, and so we're just trying to take this slow. Let's think about a weapon change. What if we used this? What's the damage like? Solid damage, pretty comparable. Something that I've noticed so far is that pretty much with every obstacle, every wall that we've been hit with, if we just took a step back and we thought about our approach a bit, we were able to kind of overcome that obstacle. So even early on in the playthrough, the very first one was the Mad Donkey. We realized that we needed to have a faster weapon because he was using something big and heavy and slow. The Scrapped Watchman, we didn't have enough reach at first, So we made that adjustment and we were able to take him on. After that, the Survivor and the Benini works. Upgrading and using the Salamander dagger to get the fire damage against him, and then trying to really kind of let him play himself by dodging his attacks and waiting for an opening where we could get a critical strike on him. Fuoko, we switched over to the Booster Glaive, and oops, nope, just big nose. Two of you guys, huh? Alright. So that's not bad. But yeah, Fuoko, we switched over to the Booster Glaive because we felt like if we had had more range on our charge attack, that we could close the distance and stagger him. The Brotherhood of the Black Rabbits, we switched over to the Puppet String, and we pulled our enemies towards us. Like, a lot of these challenges, they're like giving us the tools that we need. I'm not saying that those are the absolute correct ways to solve these problems, but that it might, it might be useful if we can just kind of take a second and, take a second and think about the problem in front of us, and how we can approach it. So I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use this wish. We're gonna get some HP regen right now. Then I'm gonna spark up this bat. We're gonna go to work. Perfect block. Okay. Oh, he hit me on the comeback. Okay, so I can't use that. That's useful to know at least. Got a little greedy, tried to go for the... Got real greedy, tried to go for the charge attack. I thought I perfect blocked that, but that's okay. We're dead. Okay, no worries. Good try, good effort. Good effort, good try. What are we gonna do differently this time? We're gonna take a different approach. I think we're gonna put the... I think we're gonna put this with the axe handle, maybe. Where's it at? There it is. We'll put that together. And let's throw this with, how about the big pipe wrench for now? We'll probably end up changing it. No, on second thought, let's go straight Booster Glaive. Straight Booster Glaive. I'm just throwing those together for the heck of it. Maybe I need to use the acid one. We'll see. I think that's going to be the way to go, though. This automatically recharged for us that time, so that's good. And also, I'm not using Aegis at all. So, what could we do there? Puppet string. We're going to use the puppet string again. And I'm going to see if I can use this to yank the flamethrowers closer to me so that they don't deal as much damage before we take on the clown. We're gonna get this. I need to update my death counter, so I'll do that after I clear out these enemies here. Okay. Oh, and we got another Crescent Moonstone. So we're gonna remember to go back to the hotel at some point, and we'll use that to upgrade the acid spear tip to +5 as well. And I just updated the death counter, so we're at 35. Alright, this one we can just kind of get up behind it. And we watch out for the rolling ball. We're not going to rush to get our death ergo. That worked pretty well. We did take a little bit damage from the fire, but manageable for sure. Still out of range, okay. Yikes. It's okay. Oops, didn't see that one. Still okay, still okay. He's kind of like slow, and that's throwing me off too. Let's do this right from the start. Oh, come on. Yikes. Anytime that we run out of our stamina for that attack, we just get absolutely punished for it. Yikes. Use our wish real quick. That was bad timing. Yikes. Alright. He has got our number. There's just something about this boss that is really challenging me at my core. I think it's a psychological warfare. He's too spooky for me, gamers. We're slightly heavy. I'm wondering if maybe we want to use something a little different. We could use that for fire resistance. I don't think any of those are going to do much difference for us. He's probably doing strike damage, so maybe we could use that, but that's heavier. Maybe we need something... Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe we need something quick and fast. Maybe we just need to go back to the basics. Hit him quick, get out of there. Puppet string. Let's stick to the Falcon Eyes for a minute. And then I'm also going to swap this over and we'll put that on so that I can get a little extra electric damage if I'm feeling like I need it. Let's see how this goes for us. I don't think that it's possible to have my weapon to +7 yet, so I'm pretty sure you have to beat this area with a +6 weapon. So I don't think I can get more damage out of my weapon by upgrading it. I could go grab the Death Ergo and go back to the hotel and try to do a level up. Okay. So far, so good. Backstab this guy. We'll dodge the ball. Did that not hit him? That was interesting. Nope. Alright, we got this, Coobs. I want to try to separate the two of them, but it doesn't seem like that's working. Yikes. Okay. Pretty decent dodging there. I think we're a little bit lighter now. We're gonna run out of these wishes in a minute, but that's okay. Oh, come on, that hit us. Bummer. Yikes. Oh, come on. That was really quick. Let's, man. I don't want to run from a fight, but I kind of want to see what is up here. Because maybe I can just come back to fighting this dude in a minute. Spend my ergo. It doesn't, like, he's still got half health. We're clearly not cracking the code on this one. We will be back. Oh, there's a Stargazer right here. I wonder if we can activate it. We can. We can. So that's cool. Now can we use it before he gets to us? Cannot use. There's an enemy nearby. Nice. But that's okay. We still activated it. Gosh. Just spam LOL in the comments for this whole section. Ring around the rosy with the mad clown puppet. Had to run away from him because we were so scared. What's this say? I miss you, Camille. GG. Alright. That's not the last of our showdown with the clown puppet. We will be back to defeat them. Let's see here. Nope. Okay, so that's gonna be something that opens up. We'll check this other side real quick. Probably gonna be the same. And I think that what we're gonna do is we're gonna take on this. Oh no, okay, that way's blocked. We're gonna take on this clown puppet before we move forward. If it's the last thing we do. We're gonna go spend our ergo. And I think I might have an idea. Might have an idea.
I'll use my power to help you.
Alright, so feeling like we should go with technique here just to keep them even. Also kind of feeling like maybe having some more stamina would be helpful. But for now, we're going to go with the damage. Now we're going to run over here and we're going to grab an upgrade to this acidic crystal spear, because that's what we're going to go back and fight him with, is this thing. So now I need to figure out what handle I want to pair with it. And part of me is thinking maybe the Wintry Rapier handle. Gotta kind of figure out what's gonna make sense for us. Maybe having it on the Fire Axe handle would be decent, but I don't love the heavy attack when it comes to trying to get a stagger. So if we did the booster glaive handle, let's see about this. The booster glaive handle is going to let us close the distance a little bit if we get him into the groggy state, and we can stagger him and try to get an attack that way. That could work. That might work. We're not going to be able to use our grindstone or this abrasive, so let's go ahead and throw that off. But maybe I've got like a throwable that can help us here too. Inflicts acid damage, inflicts electric blitz damage. So let's equip some throwing cells. And then the last thing that I think I'm going to do is switch my Legion arm over to Fulminous. I don't know if I can inflict both electric blitz and like the acid, the corruption, at the same time, but we can certainly find out. We've still got 2,000 ergo. Anything we can spend that on? You know what? Let's make a quick trip over to the black market dealer. See if he's got anything useful. Could also look at how much we need for another level and see if we have enough ergo in our inventory that we could get that level up. Let us see. Let us see. Okay, so we got 1,700, 500, so that's 2,200, 2,800, 2,900. So not quite enough because we need 6,200 for a level up, but that's okay. So we got 2,000 ergo. Let's see if we can buy anything useful from this fella.
The boss says we're...
He's mostly just got throwable items. So, and we've got enough of these throwing cells in the inventory. Electric Blitz canister, that could be useful. This shot put says can make anyone staggered. That's interesting. An enemy hit by it will receive significant strike damage, can make anyone staggered. You know what? Let's buy a couple of these. We'll see. Maybe the answer is throwing the shot put at them. That would be pretty cool. And we'll go ahead and equip that here. I don't want to waste all of these throwables if it's not looking like we're going to beat the boss. So we'll probably try chipping away at him first. And if we're not having any success in that regard, then we'll go switch up our strategy. The Estella Opera House entrance. So let's head there. Maybe if we're lucky, we don't have to deal with some of the other mobs in the area, like those flamethrower guys or the throwing guys. Like if we can draw him into this little courtyard that we're in and just try to fight him kind of in this area, maybe that would be useful. So let's see. And I do have one wish left. I think we're running low on those. That's got to be our last one. Yeah. So don't necessarily want to use that. Yeah, see, he starts right here. Definitely don't want to be fighting in this little crowded area. Not great. Not great. We're pinned. We're pinned. Oof. Yeeks. I should have seen that coming. Alright. Not loving this attempt. Haven't inflicted him with the status effect yet either, I don't think. It's over. It's pretty much over. Yep. GG's, Mr. Clown. The Clune. I want to be a Clune, Mom. 37 on the death tolls. I don't feel like we're doing good damage with this weapon. Not sure if that's the answer. I had an idea, but I don't know that that's gonna be the ticket. I didn't see a proc of the damage thing. Let's try this. See how it goes. Oh, that's cool. You can see him like releasing the ball. Super resistant. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yikes. I still don't think I'm proccing this. Oh, there it is. We finally got one. So let's see how that works. He takes some damage over time, but it doesn't seem like it's great damage. Let's just throw one of those at him and see how that did good damage. So throwables are definitely useful, to say the least. Smashed. Absolutely smashed. $38. I do not like this puppet man. I do not like him, Sam I am. Alright, what's the play? What's the play? It's always been that we gotta switch things up. Legion Arm. Aegis, we didn't give it a proper go. assemble weapon. It's not going to be this thing, but we will throw that together. Let's go back to the booster glaive. What handle do we want to use? Seems like this is a really good handle for us. So let's just use it. Throwing cells are going to be useful, so let's use them. Grindstone is going to be useful, so let's use it. Keep your calm. We don't want to fight here. Lure him into this arena. We want to fight you over here in the open. Do we... Okay, we can get caught on this, but this is a pretty open space. Okay, that was stupid. He just kind of goes through that, but he might have taken some damage. Let's go, gamers. Let's go, gamers. Let's freaking go, gamers. We got him. You're dead. You're dead, clown. Where's your head at, buddy? You're Dunzo. Dunzo the clown. That's what they're gonna call you. Write stories about it. Dunzo the clown falls to the great Kubliti. Holy cow, he kicked our butt so many times. I think he got us like 6 times, probably 7. Maybe even 8. I don't even know. I definitely lost track there for sure. We are at 38 deaths on the counter for the playthrough, and didn't feel great losing that many times to that silly boy, but we beat him. We beat him. Super excited about that. How do we progress from here? I'm wondering if maybe we're gonna go back to the hotel. We're definitely gonna get our level up. And I might say that we end the chapter here, and then we begin the chapter going into this opera house, because I think that it would be silly to try to start a new, continue this chapter going into there when it might just make more sense for us to continue the chapter or start it. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm really excited right now that we beat that guy. But we start the new chapter going into the opera house. It'll be a clean start for us. We'll know exactly what we're doing, and we'll go from there. So I think that that's going to be the move. I think that my level is going to go to motivity. Then we're going to hit technique. Then we might throw a couple points towards vigor and capacity at some point before going back to getting our vitality, probably up to 30 at some point too. So let's do that. Lock it in. 20 motivity and 20 technique might put us in a really solid place damage-wise. So I think that that's going to be good for us. We got a quartz for beating that dude, so we're going to go spend that on our P organ. And then I'm going to probably go collect the gold coin fruit from the tree and maybe buy another recovery wish stone or two, and we'll see where we're heading after that. So shortens the gold coin tree's fruit bearing time. We don't want that. Increases the maximum number of cube uses. That could be useful. I don't know if it's going to be the most useful though. This says increase the number of belt equipable slots. I don't think we're going for that one. I already kind of keep things limited with what I'm putting in the belt because I don't want to get too mixed up and not have access to the important things like my pulse cell and my grindstone. So, enhances the recovery effect of pulse cells. I think that's what we're going to go for first, is we'll start investing in this so that we can get better healing from our pulse cells, and then we'll do this one, which will give us another use of the cube. So let's see what we've got here. We opened up these options as well. So we've got enhance condensed legion arm attack. So enhances legion arm attack when more than half of the legion remains. Okay. Increase the duration of effect-based fable arts. So that would be something like the charging up our electric coil or our salamander blade. Increases destruction damage to enemies when a perfect guard is successful. We've been really bad at that. That's definitely something that we could get better with, is guarding and perfect guarding, so I doubt that that's going to be the go for us. Enhances the stagger attack of charge attacks. Now, did we do that already once? We did enhance charge stagger attacks once already, so getting it upgraded a second time might be pretty useful for us, but I don't think that that's going to be the first thing that we go with. Let's take a look at these. Lowers the damage received when pulse cells are discharged, so damage reduction when I don't have any pulse cells. Lowers the guard regain reduction. Increases the number of pulse cell uses. Wait a second. Increases the maximum number of pulse cell uses. Sorry. So is that saying that I get another pulse cell? Enhances resistance to special status ailments. So this might be the way that we go with the increased pulse cells 3. Let's see what they've added here. Lowers the weapon durability reduction as your character's weight increases. That's an interesting one. Use the wish stone quickly. That could be a game changer for us, because we definitely have been kind of caught out with our pants down a little bit when we've tried to use that wish stone. Charge fable upon reviving. So anytime that we start a new life, we have full fable. That could be useful, especially if we were struggling with a particular boss. We could have fable going into the fight. Gradually restores the durability of inactive equipped weapons. Don't think that that's going to be useful for us. And then we've got reduce the prices of items in the shops. Enhances the charge effect of Legion Magazine. Increase the max number of gold coin fruit on the gold coin tree. Increase the amount of ergo gained from eliminating enemies. So I think this one's going to be a no-brainer for us. And we're going to go with increased pulse cells 3. And then on further ones, I think that we might go with the enhanced charge stagger attack 2, because we like to do charge attacks, and if we can get more staggers as a result, that would be good for us. And then I think that we're also going to go with the quick wish stone use, because that'll be super helpful. It'll be kind of like a game changer for us, for sure. So there's that. We've now got 6 pulse cells to work with, which is feeling pretty good about that. That definitely helps us out. That felt like a worthwhile reward for banging our heads against the wall, taking out that giant clown puppet. I'm gonna run over here and grab the gold coin fruit off of the tree so that we don't have to do that at the start of next chapter. We got 6 available. That's just enough to grab 2 more recovery wish stones, so we're gonna do that. And then
Stalker,
I think
please.
I will go and chat with we'll go chat with Antonia, the old lady in the wheelchair, and we'll probably stop over at Pulcinella, I think, as well. I'm going to see if Pulcinella's inventory is going to get upgraded at any point. Like, is he going to be able to sell us more stuff?
People have no idea so many secrets are buried in Krat. Thanks for keeping me company.
Okay, so she doesn't have anything new to say. Play the piano while we're here. Hope you guys don't mind playing a little tune for you before we say goodbye. What a chapter. What a chapter. Hopefully it has been somewhat entertaining watching somebody try to problem solve and figure out how to overcome the obstacle that's before them. And yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying it. Let's make sure I don't have any of these. I don't have a Legion plug, and modify. I don't have any Legion calipers either, because we used one on that. What did we use the other one on? Wait a second. Oh, we do have we do have one. It says 1 out of 0, 1 over 0. Like, we don't need any for that, but we have one. I was like, I thought that we had another Legion caliper. So I don't think that that could be cool. Whoa, that actually looked really cool. That the puppet string, I think, is gonna be one of the underrated Legion arms in most playthroughs for this game. Some people are going to realize how useful it is, but others, I think, are going to they're going to see the flashy new Legion arms that they get. Like, the Fulminus is cool, the Flamberge is really cool. They're probably going to enjoy some of these options as well. Like, I really like Aegis. I think Aegis is great, but looking at the puppet string and some of these abilities here, the ability to dodge after a hit, like you can hook onto somebody, yank them towards you while also dodging. But then this attack link, I didn't see this before. If you pull or wire trace an enemy and press and hold the Legion arm button, it will trigger a link attack where you throw yourself into the air and you slam down. That's super cool. I have no idea how far into the game we are right now. I know we're probably about 10 hours into the playthrough at this point, maybe, give or take. I could probably double check that. So if you're interested, then at the start of next chapter, I will confirm how many hours into the playthrough we are. But it's like, are we a quarter of the way through? Are we halfway through? I don't exactly know. So we'll see. But thanks so much for being here. Hope that you're enjoying yourself. Remember, stay hydrated. Take care of yourself, because you're worth it. I have been and always will be Koobs. Peace and love to you, gamers. We beat that clown.